Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ninyosh here. Now today I will be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Gun Game. Gun Game was originally introduced back in Black Ops 1 as a wager match, but they brought it back in Black Ops 2 as a party game, just like One in the Chamber. Now, the way you play Gun Game is you start off with the beginning pistol, 3-shot burst, and every kill that you get, you move up one gun rank. And now the first person to reach the 20th gun rank and get a kill with that is the winner. So the whole point of the game is to try to kill everybody and not get killed. But if you are knifed, you are demoted one gun rank and you have to do that gun rank over again. So today I'll be giving you some tips on how to do good in Gun Game overall. Now, Gun Game is a very fast-paced game, and it is hard not to die because there are so many enemies that are so close to you. So what you want to do when the game first starts is you want to press pause and you want to look at your minimap and you want to see who is the closest enemy to you, and you want to kill them right away, because if you have the B gun above your enemy in the very beginning, it helps a lot, because the farther on you progress with the guns, the better they tend to be. For instance, the first gun is a 3-shot burst pistol, the second gun or guns is akimbo pistols, third gun is the revolver, and fourth gun, if I remember correctly, is a submachine gun, and it goes on from there. So basically, the higher gun rank that you are, the better gun you have, until obviously you go from the light machine guns to a sniper. In that case, you're going to a harder gun to use, so you have to go with a different tactic. Now, getting back to what I was saying, you want to kill the enemy that is closest to you, that you feel that you can get to the fastest and kill with the least amount of trouble. So when you are approaching enemies in Gun Game, you really want to hug a barrier or a wall or something. You want to be close to something that you can hide behind at a moment's notice, not to die. This can really help you a lot throughout the game, because there are enemies that you will and will not see on your radar because they spawn really close. So that little reaction time that you have can save your life and therefore cost you the game or win you the game. Now, another thing that you want to do while playing Gun Game is you want to always check your radar. Your radar is very important in this game because it is constantly always up. So there's always going to be a radar, no matter how many people are left, how many people are dead, whatever. There is always going to be radar. So use that to your advantage and use it to pick the enemies that you will go for, or use it to decide when to start. I don't want to say camping, but start defending a certain corner or a certain area of the map until you have taken care of the enemy and you can continue moving. But in Gun Game, you want to move around for the first couple of guns because they're very close range guns. But the farther you get, like the farther on you get with the guns in the ranking, you want to start taking it easy and start finding a spot on the map that you like the most and sit there and patrol a certain area from corner A to corner B, whatever. Just find your little area and patrol it. That way, whenever an enemy comes up to you, you have the defending point. In that case, you can hide behind a barrel or go prone or anything else. That way you can see them, but they cannot see you. So overall, you have the advantage over them and will most likely gain a gun rank when you kill them and be better off in the game and have a greater chance to win. So just like taking a back step, however you say it, you want to always check your radar. The second the game starts, open your minimap, always hug a barrier or something like that. That way you can have a very fast escape route when needed. Now, another thing that you want to do is when you reach the first sniper, that sniper is a heat finding sniper, so you don't really have to camp a lot with that sniper. You can really kind of run around and just find somebody and just spray him down, because there is very minimal recoil. But when you get to the sniper after that, when it is like a bolt action gun, you want to take it easy and you want to go towards the back of the map where you can see everybody, but they can't really see you particularly because you're so far back. And you want to only you want to go so they can only see your head, but you can see the whole map, and you just want to pick people off until you get off that gun. And then with the ball star, the ballista, however you say it, that gun, you want to go back to the previous tactics and hug a corner when somebody comes, because that gun usually takes 2 to 3 shots depending on where you hit them, and it's a gun that you can use in a close quarter situation as well as a long range gun. So it's a gun that you can use basically anywhere. So to make it a faster kill and easier kill and easier for yourself, you want to just go back to patrolling the area to get off that sniper. With the rockets, you can basically just run around and try to kill somebody. They're very slow, so I suggest always using your radar, and whenever you turn a corner and you know somebody's there, get prepared to shoot your rocket right away. That way you don't have to wait to pull it over your shoulders and shoot it. You're already at the point where you're about to shoot it, so you can easily get the kill without being killed. Now, on the crossbow, this is one of the most annoying projectiles to use in Black Ops 2 for a couple of reasons. First off, there is a delay when you shoot and when you see the crossbow fire, because it takes a couple of seconds for the crossbow to go from point A to point B. So saying that, if your enemy is moving to your left, you want to aim a little bit to the left. That way they can run into the crossbow shot. And if they're moving to the right, shoot to the right. Like basically, whatever direction they're moving, that's the direction that you want to aim a little bit ahead of. That way they can run into your bolt. Now, the ballistic knife is not really the same in that reason, because wherever you shoot with the ballistic knife is where it goes. There's a very slow delay speed when you shoot the bullet or the projectile, and the time that it goes from point A to point B is very little. So you can aim directly at your target for relatively close shots and still kill them without no problem. So now that I covered most of the guns, well, the light machine guns and the submachine guns are basically self-explanatory. Just kill people, and that's basically it. It's like any other gun. I want to talk about something else. Now, I'm sure you guys have all heard about the Connecticut shooting, and I brought it up twice in my other videos, but this is a very, very horrible event that happened a couple days ago, and you never know when something like this can happen. So you always want to treat people around you nice and don't bully anybody, because you never know when somebody can snap. Now, I'm not saying this to scare anybody or to do anything like that, but how you treat other people is how they react. So if somebody is getting bullied, they won't be very nice to other people, and they'll kind of hate life, if that makes any sense. So please be nice to people and treat somebody how you want to be treated, and don't be afraid to go up to somebody and start talking to them, and be friends with them, because you never know. They might be the coolest person on earth. You really never know. So don't judge people. I know that's a lot harder to do than it is said, but really make an effort to do that. And please remember the victims of the Connecticut shooting, because some of them are no longer on this planet and others are childrenless, and that's a very tough thing to go through, especially around the holidays. So keep them in your prayers if you are very religious, or if you're not religious, keep them in your mind and don't forget them, because they died for no reason at all. They were taken way before their time. So really, that's something that is terrible, and that should never happen again. So do anything that you can do to try to prevent anything else like this happening. I know you guys are probably thinking, I'm just one person, what can I do? But if you really think about it, one person can make another person join the cause, and then 2 people can make 4 people. 4 people can make 8 people. 8 people 16, 16 32, and before you know it, there's a lot more people than you really imagine could have ever joined your cause. So just try to keep that in mind and pray for these people and keep them in your thoughts, and rest in peace, guys. Bye. Have a nice day.